Okay, you guys, so two things before I start off the vlog. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Somebody is doing lawn maintenance outside my window. And also, I'm also sorry that this vlog is very short, but I am going to do a longer vlog next week. But first things first, so this is basically like a part two from the last vlog. So if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. So this is my Uncle Grady. I told you guys that my mom, she is the only girl and she has four brothers. So this is one of my uncles and who is one of her brothers, obviously. And he has been like basically a second dad to me. He has worked on all my cars. Um, Whenever I needed something moving, I mean, you name it, he has done it all for me, and I'm so grateful. But he was trying to fix my light because, as like y'all know, my lights won't go off. So he was trying to fix my light, and he said it was my switch. So I'm gonna get that done later, probably like in the next like few months or so. But I'm not worried about getting it done right now. I'm just not, because I took the fuse out that y'all saw in the last vlog. So segueing to something that was for me, you guys, like, okay, so I asked this artist to basically paint this picture of me. Now, this is a picture that I took when I was doing a photo shoot in one of my previous videos or vlogs, and the picture is also on my Instagram if y'all want to go see it. But I asked her, that's her name right there. I asked her to, and she's also on my Instagram too. I follow her. But I asked her to paint the picture of me because it's just one of my all-time favorite pictures of myself, and I just really wanted it painted, and I wanted it on a canvas. And I kid you not, y'all, I am in love with this painting. Like, I am so in love with this painting. It came out, I mean, I had it kind of in my head of how it would turn out, and I was just thinking like, okay, well, if it doesn't turn out good, maybe I can like kind of tweak it and just throw my own touch to it. But when I tell y'all this picture came out, I mean, or this painting came out just absolutely perfect. I mean, I mean, you can just tell she just put so much detail and just so much effort. Like, I mean, talent. So I love it. It is exactly what I wanted. I mean, there's just nothing that I do not like about it. It is just perfect, y'all. It is absolutely perfect. Oh my gosh. Like, even just like looking at it, because I put it, I think I show y'all in this clip. I took off the paintings that were above my bed. Oh yeah, right there. So I took off the paintings that were above my bed and I put it right above my bed. And what I'm gonna do is when I go to this place called Painting with a Twist, I'm gonna just keep putting canvases like on top of my bed. But that goes in like the dead center, and it is amazing. I don't think I showed y'all what it looks like in this video, but I will in the next vlog. So next here. So I feel like I'm going from something that's not good to something good to something that's not good and then probably to something good. But so I got a tow truck, or I have AAA, and I got my Jeep towed to the dealership. I took it to Hill Kelly Dodge, Jeep Ram, and they did an estimate on how much it will take to actually repair. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks, I'll be getting my Jeep done, and I'm really excited about that. Next, okay, so here we are. So this is the biggest thing. So it rained one day. It rained, I think, on a Monday, like really bad, and I noticed there was like a leak coming from my vent, and so I told my maintenance people. The next day, the guy came out and he just said, "Hey, I'm gonna just treat the ceiling," and I was just like, "Oh, okay." And then it rained again, and I'm probably getting the days of the week mixed up, but I have it all documented just in case I gotta go back, or like if I just have to take them to court or something. But I document everything, so the days of the week I'm probably not accurate on that just because I don't have like my paperwork with me. But anyways, it rained one day and it started leaking. He came over and like quote unquote treated it. And so I was just like, okay, because I noticed he didn't like open the vent and try to see what was going on. And so like 2 days later, it rained hard again, and way more water came out and it drenched my rug. And so I emailed them again, and he came out, and he actually came in one day when I wasn't there, and he was just like, hey, he left a note saying that he had treated my ceiling for mold, and he had a fan going because it was like drying. And so I emailed them, and I was just like, hey, it's rained twice, and maintenance has actually came out here to quote unquote treat my ceiling. But what about the leak? Because I mean, he can keep painting all day long, but when is he going to actually fix the leak and actually see where it's coming from? So then they sent me an email, just basically really explaining what's going on. So there's like, the real problem is we have vents in our ceiling, and it's happening with all of the other like apartments where the vents aren't like working properly. So they're trying to get a contractor in, but they're at the mercy of the contractor because they're having to wait. And so I was just like, oh, okay, well, I'll just like prepare. But the maintenance guy didn't tell me any of that. Like, he was just like, oh, I treated your ceiling. And I'm just like, okay, well, but he didn't like explain why he wasn't looking for the leak. So they explained it, and I was just fine with that. So I basically just prepared until they can actually get somebody to come out and actually fix it. So that was fine, but I'm dealing with that as well. So hopefully if it rains again, it's not too bad. But they said they'll keep coming out and actually making sure that they fix it afterwards. But yeah, they are waiting for a contract. And this right here, so my sister, she moved out, and she gave me her filter. So she came over, she installed it, and I love it. That's the side where if I want like drinking water or something like that, and when it's got to be replaced, it'll turn red. So I love it. It's really, really fancy. So I'm happy that she gave me that. And these are my flowers. My flowers are doing really well. They're blooming. These two flowers I am babysitting because, like I said, my sister, she came, or she moved out, and so I'm babysitting those two flowers right there. Those are hers. Um, and then, oh, and those towels from my bathroom, my mom brought those over. Those were just old towels that she had actually used from doing her hair, like dyeing her hair and stuff. So she gave me those for the leak. And then my sister gave me that blue pail. But yeah, my plants are blooming. Y'all look at my orchids. Like, y'all remember like when I actually got those orchids like a long time ago? They are blooming. Oh, okay. So my mom and I were back to going to Alabama to my grandparents' house. And so we had stopped at this little shed place because, as y'all know, my mom, she's doing her best to try to fix up their house. So we've been there, just doing all types of stuff within the past few years. She just gave them her living room furniture as well. So now they have new living room furniture. And we had stopped here to look at sheds so we can so she can get together with her brothers, and they can split the cost of actually purchasing a shed, so my granddad can put all of his lawn stuff in there. But yeah, this was us going back up to Alabama. We went up there, we cooked for them. Well, my mom, she kind of cleaned and organized, and I cooked for them. My grandparents, I think, so they've been married for 60 years under common law because that's how it is in Alabama. So one's 80, one's 81, and they had never had a grilled cheese. So I made them a grilled cheese for lunch. Yeah, for lunch, and they loved it. And then I cooked them some baked fish, rice, and green beans for their dinner before we left. So, and they loved that as well. And they were really happy to see us, like, because they hadn't seen us in a long time. Well, not a long time, but probably like 3 months. But yeah, that was just us looking at sheds for them, because we're kind of back to going up there and actually fixing up the house and all the other stuff. So that's that. We're back doing that. And then what else did I put in this vlog? I think I'll just have to wait and see, because I had put these clips together. It's very short because I was just putting clips together when I could. But y'all, I've been tired. I've been so tired. Just dealing with so much. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm I'm kind of like in robotic mode because there's so much going on. There's so many, just it's just a lot. And so I was trying to get clips here and there so I can make sure that I'm showing y'all exactly what's been going on. Oh, and so my dad and I, we went to our fourth coffee place this weekend. So this was Bodacious Brew. And I had been here already, but he hadn't, but I had never been upstairs. It was pretty good. The bottom part, I do apologize, because I noticed that I really didn't vlog like the bottom part and the cafe area and all that, or even like the top area. So I apologize for that. But yeah, we're still doing our coffee thing. And then we just went walking downtown, because the coffee place was downtown, and we actually went to their flea market. And then we discovered, because I saw a Jeep Wrangler on the side of the road, and it had the back, like it had the vinyl like I had, but his was down. So we went closer to it, and like we noticed it was like zipped down. And then we went back to my car, and he was like, I wonder if yours zipped down. And y'all, lo and behold, I don't know why I never even noticed this stuff about my Jeep, but the vinyl zips down on the back and also the two sides, in case I don't want to put like the top down, but I do want to ride with like the back window out, or the back vinyl out, and the two side ones out, so I can actually unzip the windows. And so that was cool. That was a nice little treat for us, because that's another reason why I'm trying to get my Jeep done, because we like riding in my Jeep to all of these coffee places.